Here comes Toxic Trent.
Come on.
Toxic Trent wants that West Coast championship. We have one more competitor in this match. Letting the anticipation build here.
Introducing the final competitor.
His fans want it to be Buddy Royal. The final competitor in this five-way scramble to crown the #1 contender for the West Coast Championship. As AGB rejoins me at ringside. So we have ourselves a guaranteed 15-minute time limit on this match. The final competitor with a pinfall or submission, when time expires, will be your #1 contender for the Best of the West Coast Championship.
And thus we begin.
And immediately Levi Shapiro taking a walk.
He's a shrewd veteran. You can't fault him for that.
Over the top goes Toxic Trent. Hangs on to the top rope, though.
There's some referee stuff he's unfamiliar with. He wishes to familiarize himself with them.
Oh! Trent just went face first on the apron. Absolutely no give on that part of the ring. Pulls her up.
Funsize going for the cover early. Auto roll.
1, 2, and only a 2 count. Lisa lays with a crossbody.
Lisa Lace managing to get the best of Funsize.
This crowd solidly behind. Oh, wait a second.
Dreamy Drew is average, gentlemen.
What is happening right now? Are you sure he's not on a list somewhere that prevents him from being here?
I'm certain. They run the background checks.
Oh! And Dreamy Drew gets pulled to the outside.
If you want to wrestle a man, why don't you wrestle a real man?
Wow.
This is the opening Shapiro is looking for.
And on the outside, Funsize going after Dreamy Drew.
I'll tell him to do this hand.
Levi Shapiro.
I don't know how. But a boot to the midsection. I was just about to say, I don't know how wise it is for Lisa Lace to do a test of strength with a far bigger, far stronger athlete. Levi Shapiro. She's using her quickness to her advantage. Spinning neck breaker connected.
And just a takedown Shapiro. Here's Trent. He's lined up for it.
Oh, God. Misses with that spear.
Tasting the turnbuckle.
Yeah. He got all of it, too. DDT dumps him right on his head.
And he wisely rolls out. Lisa Lace is controlling the ring.
She is owning every bit of it right now.
We got to do the other hand. You obviously got the other hand.
Dreamy Drew trying once again. What is he?
Trying his masculine wild.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Driving the women crazy.
What? And on the outside, Funsize Danny Rocket's getting pummeled by Levi Shapiro.
I don't know how.
Smack to the face.
Yeah, I could have seen that one coming.
Rolls him up. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
Drew says referee Reed Matthews.
Reed Matthews, a welcome addition here to the Best of the West officiating staff, and he has his hands full in this 5-way scramble as Levi Shapiro zeroes in on Lisa Lace.
Catches her off guard with a straight right to the face.
Kick to the chest, able to send him back. Cross body, but she got caught.
The weight advantage and strength advantage of Shapiro.
Snake eyes!
Wait, she caught herself.
She caught herself in the corner. Spear takes him down!
Shapiro collapses. Lisa Lace still standing tall.
Oh, and a spear off the second rope! Cover! 1, 2, 3.
ToxicTrent managing to pin Lisa Lace off that spear. Lisa Lace was the one that came up to me following her victory against Adam Mayhem, saying she wanted to take on greater competition against men. I'm giving her the opportunity. It's up to her what she makes of it.
Irish whip reverse.
Oh!
ToxicTrent with a punishing forearm in the corner. Sends Funsize in, who adapts with the drop kick.
Drop kick to Dreamy Drew, and now it's the tag team partners. Funsize and ToxicTrent staring each other down. Funsize has had some opportunities at the champion, Kenny K. ToxicTrent, not so much.
Double clothesline attempt from Levi misses. Both ToxicTrent and Funsize, Danny Rocket saw it coming, and look at a little teamwork now.
Looks like they're going for that same maneuver on Shapiro.
Oh, another drop kick in the corner.
And it connects. What are they setting up for now? Still going for teamwork. Bringing Shapiro up to the top rope.
10 minutes remaining in this 15-minute scramble. 10 minutes remaining.
Looks like Trent and Funsize are setting up Shapiro for a double superplex. Wait, Lisa Lace.
She's gonna do it, damn it.
I mean, is this really why? Shapiro's now had some time to recover on the top rope. Shapiro, I'd say, is the longest man in this matchup. Might not be the wisest maneuver.
Wait a second. And now, the tag team partner's gonna powerbomb Lisa. Tower of Doom!
Double powerbomb superplex. Look out, here comes Dreamy Drew.
1, 2, and interrupted.
Funsize there to break it up. Comes to Lace. Trent able to break it up. Almost opportune timing from Dreamy Drew.
Double kick.
Takes out the leg.
Oh! Double super kick taking out Dreamy Drew. There's a cover. 1, 2, and Funsize taking exception. Now everybody's going for the cover.
Everybody trying to dogpile on.
Remember, it doesn't matter so much who gets the pinfall right here. It's who has the last pinfall when time expires.
Shapiro goes for the cover, and now it's Trent and Funsize, the tag team partners, going at one another. Trent misses with the knee. Funsize now stalking Trent, but Trent might have landed very badly on that knee, limping around.
Elbow to the side of the dome, and a kick to the midsection. Funsize on the receiving end of a sunset flip, rolls through, and a drop kick between the eyes of ToxicTrent.
Dreamy Drew again going for the opportunistic cover, but Funsize standing right there. You have to be a little more clever than that.
Levi Shapiro still recovering in the corner. Opposite him, Lisa Lace recovering. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
Dreamy Drew fighting very hard to get a pinfall. Still not quite managing.
Backslide attempt, he gets it. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
Oh yeah, Drew stacked up very high, manages to shift the weight.
Flurry of kicks. DDT dumps him face first into the ring.
Short DDT that can also impact the lower spine from the angle.
Off the ropes, and knee drives Funsize into the center of the canvas.
Funsize wisely gets to the ropes. And Shapiro's got the claw! I've seen him claw into a pineapple with that hand. I've seen him crush an apple with his bare hands. and all that pressure being applied to the frontal lobe of ToxicTrent.
Digging his fingers into the temple, into the cranium of ToxicTrent.
Getting those plates, separating the plates of the skull, and staring down Lisa Lace, daring her to do anything. She takes the bait with a stunner!
Into the cover. 1, 2, 3.
As my broadcast partner said, we're just past the halfway point now, and Lisa Lace is your de facto #1 contender. If nobody else scores a cover,
1, he's got it tight. No, a kick out at 2. I thought he had it.
if no one else scores a cover or submission by the end of this matchup, Lisa Lace will be your #1 contender and will face the winner of Kenny K versus Matt Cross later tonight. But Levi Shapiro's got the claw.
on Lisa Lace.
And look at her body collapsing.
She is just contorted in a sickening angle. Shoulders up.
Levi
That
Shapiro
submission hold is still on.
claw with all the strength in the claw. He can push her head into the mat, manage to keep those shoulders down.
If that hand drops 2 more times,
Oh,
Levi
that's
Shapiro is our interim #1 contender. Oh, that's it!
Levi's next.
Levi Shapiro is your #1 contender.
And you have to wonder what that means for the complexion of the match. Lisa Lace has now been damaged to being knocked out.
There's a flatliner. Face first goes Levi Shapiro. If he can last another 5.5 minutes, he will walk away your #1 contender for the West Coast Championship.
And now all these competitors have been damaged so much to the point of just a few pinfalls and
What in the hell?
Funsize going for it.
Adios powerbomb! 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
Funsize taking so much damage to his core, he was unable to stay up to keep the weight forward. He just collapsed backwards. That's what allowed ToxicTrent to kick his shoulders off the mat.
5 minutes left in this 15-minute scramble. 5 minutes remaining.
And now we're going to get into some desperation tactics. All these competitors will be feeling that clock. None more than Shapiro waiting for those minutes to whittle down so he can claim his victory.
Well, they all knew they had their work cut out for them when they had to go 15 minutes, but you're right. I think we're going to start seeing some higher risk maneuvers here.
High risk maneuvers and attempts at many more quicker pinfalls. Body slam.
Diving headbutt from Levi Shapiro, your current #1 contender. There's another pinfall, and only a 2
Maybe
count.
just going for bragging rights at this point. He already has the #1 contendership.
Well, it's smart for him to go to the cover anyway because he has to force his opponent to kick out.
That's true. Can win his opponents by forcing them to repeatedly kick out.
Wait a minute, roll up from behind, Dreamy Drew, and interrupted.
Some unlikely collusion between Trent and Drew.
4 minutes remaining in this contest. 4 minutes left.
You have to wonder what other strange bedfellows we might see as this clock winds down and we draw ever nearer to that 15-minute time limit.
Oh, man. There is another flatliner, but it compressed ToxicTrent at a very ugly angle.
That could have broken his spine.
Kick to the midsection. Dreamy Drew now on the receiving end of a beatdown. There's the claw once again.
And the claws are just smart maneuver for Shapiro. Lisa Lace has been a non-factor since she was knocked out with the claw. If he can do the same to every other competitor, Levi Shapiro will be the only man left standing.
And stomping down Dreamy Drew to the canvas. Well-placed elbow right to the sternum, and Levi Shapiro putting the heat on Dreamy Drew.
3 minutes remaining in this contest. 3 minutes remaining in this 15-minute scramble.
You'll notice Shapiro thought of heading up to the top rope, realized Funsize was getting back in the ring and thought better of it.
Funsize just hung up Levi Shapiro on the top rope, kick to the calf, the hamstring. And now just hammering away.
I think Funsize is realizing that Levi's the man standing tallest. He's the man who needs to be knocked down a peg if anyone intends to win this #1 contendership besides Shapiro.
Hip toss, but I don't think he got the height on that hip toss he was going for.
The size and
Covered.
weight advantage of Shapiro.
1 and only a 1 count. Levi Levi kicking out at 1. He is your current #1 contender, which we close in on 2 minutes left in this match.
Funsize is the perennial underdog. That size and weight advantage never suits him. But I don't think it makes a difference when Shapiro is just crushing his skull with his bare hand.
2 minutes left in this 15-minute scramble. 2 minutes remaining.
And Shapiro has executed a flawless strategy, utilizing the claw to keep several competitors out of commission. After he got his victory, he has controlled this ring.
Come on, Levi, give up, bro.
Levi Shapiro, if he can last another 90
or so
plus seconds, absolutely. He will be the #1 contender. Now the trapezius hold.
90 seconds left in this 15-minute scramble. Levi Shapiro is your #1 contender.
And if he manages to control the ring, keeping a grip off that hold, there will be nothing anyone can do to stop it. Victories must occur in this ring.
Meanwhile, we're seeing signs of life from Lisa Lace on the outside, hammering away at Dreamy. Drew as a vertical suplex takes down Funsize Danny Rocket.
And Lisa Lace, who we haven't seen for several minutes since she was incapacitated by Shapiro's claw.
1 minute remaining in this 15-minute scramble.
The bombs away, fist drop from Shapiro, straight to the chest of Funsize Danny Rocket, and I don't think I've seen him stir for a minute.
ToxicTrent is still out in front of us here.
45 seconds.
I don't think there's anybody capable of stopping Shapiro at this point.
Look at that arrogant cover. That's not going to get it done. A kick out.
It doesn't need to get it done. It's like you said, all he needs to do is cause people to kick out and waste their energy.
30 seconds remaining.
We're in on the home stretch. Shapiro just needs to defend this ring for 30 more seconds.
20 seconds.
I'll let my broadcast partner take it with the countdown.
15.
Inch ever closer to the end of this matchup.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's your
Another perplexing outcome to this evening. Levi Shapiro was your #1 contender for what must have been 5 or 6 minutes there.
But all that matters is that Danny Rocket snuck it out in the final seconds of this match, and he, once again, gets his shot at the Best of the West Coast Championship.
Funsize Danny Rocket has taken Kenny K to near his limit in recent matches.
Checking on his tag team partner. And I'm sure ToxicTrent is in a world of hurt right now, but if it could be anybody else, I'm sure ToxicTrent is glad it's Funsize Danny Rocket.